Studies have shown that listeners who see a Spotify canvas attached to a single are 145% more likely to share that song. Hey guys, if we haven't met before, my name's Joey Clarkson and I'm an independent singer-songwriter, voiceover artist, and audiobook narrator living in London, UK with my husband and our two Pomskis. I make videos just like this every week about the music business and the voiceover world. Today we're going to be talking all about one of Spotify's newest features, Canvas. Canvas. And how you can use it to help strengthen your presence on Spotify. We're going to be going over what Spotify Canvas are, the benefits of using them, the technical specs you need to take into consideration when you're making yours, and I'm going to take you inside of my Spotify for Artists app, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're inside the app and how you can actually upload your canvas once you've made it. At the very end of the video, I'm also going to be showing you how I plan to use Spotify Canvas in the future, and you're not going to want to miss that. Okay, let's jump straight into what a Spotify Canvas is. If you use Spotify regularly and you actually look at your phone while the songs are playing, you will have recently realized that some songs have videos attached to them. Very short videos that continuously loop throughout the duration of your track. And you probably will have noticed that this started rolling out like ages ago with the major label artists and has slowly been trickling down to the independents. They'll look something like this. So this is the one I did for our new single, December, which was released last week. This is just a few clips that we took around London. It's nothing too fancy, they've just kind of been edited together. So that's what a Spotify Canva is. It is a visual representation of your music, something that hooks the listener in visually while they're listening to your song. So you might be thinking, great, that's more work for me to do. What can this possibly do for me, and why should I consider putting the extra effort in and create 5 to 8 second clips? Like, what is that going to actually do for me? So I'm gonna pull up Spotify's official announcement here. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. If you're interested in checking this out, this is canvas.spotify.com, and I'll pop a link in the description box below so that you can easily access that. I'm going to scroll right down to the benefits of using Spotify Canvas. Canvas, I still don't know how to say it. Hook people, then get them listening. When listeners see a canvas, they are more likely to keep streaming, 5% on average versus control group. Share the track, 145%. They are 145% more likely to share your track if they see a visual video with your track. That is huge for independent artists. That's the one that sold me. They're 20% more likely to add your song to their own playlists. Also, huge for independent artists. 1.4% more likely to save the track, and they are 9% more likely to visit your actual profile. If you're focusing on Spotify as a platform for your music, that kind of growth can really help accelerate your career. Okay, so we've talked about what they are, we've talked about why you should consider using them. Now I'm going to actually tell you what the specs are, because this part is really important when you're sitting down to create video content. The last thing you want to do is create it in the wrong specs and waste a bunch of your time. So to find the specs, it's on the same page that I've linked below, but I'm going to scroll down until it says specs. I'm going to click read more, and they've been very clear about this. So it says canvas appear in a vertical format to completely fill the background of the now playing screen. So basically it's in portrait mode for most smartphones. The ratio is 9:16. So if you're editing in Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere or another third-party editing software for your video content, you're going to want to make sure that's in a 9:16 ratio, which is also known as 1080 by 1920. That's going to give you a really crisp, professional quality. The length has to be between 3 and 8 seconds. You don't get much time with this, guys. It is just a short amount of time, and they recommend that you don't do too many flashy clips because it can be distracting for viewers. So you're gonna wanna make sure your transitions kind of match the feel and the pace of your song. Obviously, if it's a slower song, you don't wanna have like 10 clips barreling through, but if it's a hyperactive, super fun, pumped up summer song, you're gonna wanna have more to keep the energy flowing. The file format can be MP4 or JPG only, so that's really important. Whatever third-party editing software you're using, if you are going to use one, make sure that you can export the file in that format or you won't be able to upload it. Canvases are viewed on different types of phones. The hidden area will not be visible on taller phones such as iPhone X and Samsung S9. Additionally, the player controls will partially obstruct your canvas at the top and bottom of the screen on all phones. Anything inside the safe area will be clearly visible to all listeners. You can also download the template for Canvas. And you can download that from this screen, but I'm also going to pop a link to that download in the description box of this video, so you can bypass having to visit the site and find the link that way and just make it a bit easier for you. I super appreciate that Spotify has made this kind of template for us because it does make things really easy when we're planning out our content, and not everybody does that. YouTube. All right, we've made it to the part where I get to show you how you actually attach a canvas to your Spotify track. So I'm going to go into my Spotify for Artists app here. It's going to pull up and show us my recent single release, which is December, and that's the one I'm gonna show you on because I already have the video uploaded into that area. So you're gonna click on the actual track here. It'll say Edit Canvas, and then you're going to be shown this area, and you can click Edit up at the top here. You can either click Remove Canvas or Create a New Canvas. Select New Media, and you literally just pull the new media off your phone. This is not something that I'll actually use, but this was a cover I did of a Christmas song. You just pick any video, so you can move this around to pick a different 8 seconds. Obviously, this video does not match the aesthetic of my recent release, so I'm not actually gonna post that. But the next step would be to click the next button and finalize your upload, and it's pretty much instant after that. It takes a couple of minutes, but after that, everybody can see your canvas. So, as you can see, it's really easy to do. And as mentioned before, there are huge benefits to using canvases on your tracks on Spotify. They can really help you grow on this platform, but most importantly, help your music reach new listeners because they really incentivize your audience to share your track. Also, if you use really high quality professional video footage, it makes you look like you might be doing better as an artist than you feel you actually are. So maybe a case of fake it till you make it, but you might be able to convince people that, you know, you have a video team and you're super professional and you're not eating ramen noodles every night because you can't afford to live. That got morbid real fast, guys. I can't even eat ramen noodles anymore because I got the flu on a flight to Thailand once and it completely ruined the experience. That's too much information, sorry guys. As promised, it's the end of the video, so I'm going to share with you how I plan to use canvases in the future to help draw more focus and attention back to my Spotify profile. The cool thing about Spotify canvases is that you're not actually limited to only one. You can switch that out for a new canvas basically anytime you want. So in the future, when I'm releasing new music, I'm going to have more than one canvas ready to rock and roll on my Spotify for that track. So I can not only split test and see which ones are performing best with my audience, but I can also draw people's attention back to my Spotify by telling people, hey guys, I've got a new Spotify canvas attached to my single, let me know what you think about it. It's going to potentially get some of those people who have already heard your track back to your track to then check out the canvas and hopefully continue to listen to your song and maybe even share it again. We like people sharing things. Don't lick my face. I don't like you sharing your doggy germs. Basically, just getting more eyes back onto your profile and getting more reach, and I think it's potentially a really good way to continue shouting about your music after it has been released. If you can switch up your Spotify canvas every couple of days or even every couple of weeks, it's just a new way to get more eyes back onto your Spotify profile. And that's it. That's my video for today, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you have access to your Spotify canvas at this point and if you've used it before. I'd be super interested in hearing whether or not you think it's had a positive effect on your presence on the platform. I'll be making a video in the future about different ideas for Spotify canvas, I still don't know how to pronounce that, guys, for Spotify canvases. So if you feel stuck for content and you want some inspiration on how you can work these into your release strategy and the different kinds of ideas that you can film on a mobile phone, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss that video when it goes live, because I got some really good tips in there for how you can start utilizing this to help grow your music career. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I hope you found this video helpful and I look forward to getting to know you better. I'll see you in the next video. Whiskey. He's so sad. He's such a sad dog. Whiskey, are you sad? Whiskey, is that your windowsill? Is that your windowsill? You're sad. Oh, buddy.